So some of you may or may not have heard it, but our new product is FibreGo, and FibreGo is an awesome product. I've actually been trying it for the past few weeks, and uh, and I'm going to share with you some information as far as fiber. But what this is it's a fiber supplement. It's also a weight loss supplement, and it also has some really amazing benefits to it as well. And doing some research on this in the research and development phase, I want to share with you some of the benefits that it has that I'm pretty sure that most of you don't know because I didn't know about it, so I did my research anyways. So what FibreGo is it's an all natural, high quality nutritional fiber mix, and this is a supplement in the form of a sachet. It safely and gently removes toxic impurities while energizing our colon and bodies. Now, these are going to be energized right off the bat. It's not going to be something like the Vicola. So this will have the amion amide fusion technology, and that'll help with greater efficiency and effectiveness of the FibreGo. FibreGo is the ultimate detoxification system, and it effectively rids your body of accumulated toxins. So, as I said, this is an all-natural product, and it's made from different vegetables and fruit fibers. So, they say one sachet at nighttime is best to keep your body happy. Personally, I always have to start with it in the morning. I take my fiber every morning, so it depends. You could take one, you could take two. It just depends on how you gauge it. But why fiber is important is because fiber is a part of the plant that our bodies do not digest. This includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, things like that. And why it's important is because most of the food that you eat is absorbed and digested, while fiber is not broken down and it passes quickly through our digestive tract. So what it does is it creates this bulk through your digestional tract, which helps moving the stool and harmful carcinogens out of the body. Now, if you look at the human anatomy, the colon is actually 7.5 times your height in height. So you take your body length standing up, and it's 7.5 times longer than that. And it's kind of filled with all these pockets, if you will. So on average, it could your daily food intake, it could trap about 5 to 10% of the food that we eat. And if you can imagine, if things are getting trapped, this can accumulate, especially over decades of our lives. Some studies have shown that up to 11 kilograms, which I believe is like 25 pounds maybe, of leftovers, if you will, can be left throughout your body. So imagine that you're carrying around extra waste that's just sitting in your body because it kind of gets trapped in these different pockets of your digestional tract. And that's gross. So without enough fiber in your diet, you can have things like digestive irregularities, constipation, sluggishness, increased health risks. The reason why I say that is because if you do some research online on health risks of not enough fiber, the list is long. I mean, it was kind of alarming to see the different things that can arise from not making sure your body's receiving the right types of nutrition and not living healthy lifestyles. Some of the benefits of this is obviously it helps move stool quickly through your body. It keeps your colon clean and healthy. It may reduce chances of heart disease. It may reduce cholesterol. May reduce your blood pressure. May lower glucose levels and inflammation. It aids in weight loss, and it creates a fullness in your intestines, so causing you to eat less. It may improve your skin and promote lightening of dark eye circles. Now, this is just a fiber product alone without energization. So these are very key, very important benefits that it has just in itself. Now, the Journal of American Medical Association, the JAMA, they state that the human population, the average adult, should actually be consuming anywhere from 20 to 35 grams of fiber daily. However, most people are only consuming about 10 to 15 grams a day. That's almost half of what they should. So a single sachet of the FibreGo contains 10 grams of fiber per serving. Let's say that you're only doing 10 to 15 on the low end, which is what the JAMA are stating. You supplement that with at least that'll bring it up to 20 or 25. So you'll still be on the low end of what they say you should be taking, but at least it's a lot better than what you would normally most likely be taking if you're eating the normal diet of what most people are today. On the other hand, Dr. Hyman, he's an MD and he has a website, drhyman.com. He states that you should actually be taking more around 30 to 50 grams of fiber per day. So the minimum of what both of these sites are saying are probably a lot higher than what everyone else is taking. So this is a perfect supplement to add to your daily regimen. Now again, with this product being energized and it has our AMWell fusion technology, if anybody might not know what that is, it's our excuse me, I can't speak today. Proprietary energization process where we energize FibreGo with our life energy source. AFT helps to increase energy and vitality as well as to help energize the cells in our colon and promote overall better colon health and obviously our body as well. It helps in rejuvenating the bioenergetic field in the body, bringing all the systems back to a optimum balanced state. So our AFT is already extremely beneficial. The product is awesome by itself. You combine the two and it takes it to the next level. So it makes it truly one of a kind. And that was just a little bit of what our product is, and kind of a little sizzle for you, if you will. I know that there will probably be questions and answers to either the FibreGo or the website part of it. So I kind of want to open up the floor to this and all the members. So if anybody has any questions, definitely ask them now. I'd be love to answer some of these for you.
What will the cost be of the FibreGo?
That is actually undecided at this point. I can't answer that for you. It should be around the same price, I believe, as the DNA, but don't hold me to that, okay? We'll have to send out a full launching email with it. It'll have all that information in there as well, so it'll be official at that point.
How many sachets in a box?
Yes, there's 30 sachets in each box. I try to put everybody on mute, on unmute, so we're going to go ahead and do it the old school fashion, and we'll have just hit the questions button. Mary Robbins asks, can we ensure placement when enrolling online? It depends on what you have it set, either the right or the left. Okay, if you're enrolling through your back office, then you can choose the right or the left, I believe. So if it's on the website, no, because if it's on the website, like it just showed you, if they're going through the replicated site, either clicking join now, there is no left or right option because it goes to whatever your default setting is on the back office. Okay, Mara's question is, when will FibreGo be available? I'm assuming you're speaking about FibreGo. FibreGo should be available in the US later this month. Don't have an exact date. As I mentioned before the call, it's currently being energized right now. We hope to have some hit the US. It'll be honestly closer to the end of the month. Okay, Karen asks, what do you mix with the product? You can mix it with anything. Essentially, water is ideal, and to be honest, water with this is perfect. This is not like, if anybody's tried just regular bland fiber supplements, they're usually very how do you say, it's like chewing on a piece of like a wood or root. Like they're not they don't taste good. This, however, tastes amazing. You get a lot of apple flavor with this, even if you just mix it with water. So I would recommend mixing it with water alone, because one of the traits of fiber is it tends to bulk up and it turns into a thick type substance. So you don't want to mix it with juice really. You kind of want to just put it in water because it expands when it's in water. So, but it does taste awesome. It tastes great. Good question, Mary Robbins. She asked, when people are cleaning their cookies, will the site not go back to the proper place again? The answer is yes, it will not. The cookies, what it does is when you go to the website stores a cookie in that browser. So when they go back in, it takes them to the same source of that cookie. That's why I mentioned if there's a retail customer who goes to your website just online or through one of your social media outlets, but they may not personally know you, that's how they will always go back to your site. However, if they delete the cookies in their browser, there's nothing anybody can do about that. They will automatically be wiped off, and that would not be stored on the computer anymore. Okay, so Karen is asking for the list of ingredients for those with allergies. I do have that. Let me show you just briefly. Oh, here you go. Okay, so these are the list of ingredients, and hopefully everybody can see this. I don't know how to pronounce that first one, oligos. I'm not even gonna try that. But there's apple powder, wheatgrass powder, oil palm fiber, oat fiber, mixed berries. It's got spirulina, which is great for the body, guava powder, and kiwi fruit powder. So the flavor of it's like I said, you have a lot of the apple flavor that comes through. It's a very sweet consumable product, if you will. It's awesome. I love it. Okay, so Charlene asks, do you suggest you put lots of water with FibreGo? No, you don't put a lot of water when you're consuming it. However, about 8 to 10 ounces of water, so about a cup, a glass, when you fill it up, should be more than sufficient. One thing I do want to point out though is fiber, because it does tend to thicken up in the body. Um, it's advisable to drink more water. That's another thing that a lot of people are not doing, is they're not staying properly hydrated throughout the day. If you actually research of how much how much liquid you're supposed to drink per day, it's going to be a lot more than everybody's doing. Like me personally, I'm supposed to be drinking like 1.5 gallons of water per day. So I mean, I would have to carry around a milk jug full of water, and I don't. I know I'm drinking a lot less than that. I know most people are too. So you will want to up your intake with water just in general. But if you start the FibreGo, definitely add maybe another 6 or 8 cups to your daily intake. Okay, so Mary Robbins goes back. So we should be sure to tell them our full site name. Obviously, yeah. The cookies are more for the. Okay, so let me back step a little bit. The reason why you want to share your full site name with people is because that's your replicated website. So mine would be ba.myamwellness.com. If you're sharing that with somebody, you obviously want to make sure that they have your full replicated site so they can always go back there. What the cookies are for is just in case you get those people that you don't know directly, or these visitors coming to your site that you have no connection with personally, you wouldn't be able to share your full URL with them. So that's why those cookies are on there, to make sure that they always come back to them. But anytime you have a chance to share your full site name with them, yes, definitely do that. It's beneficial to you. Your URL as well as your BA name, because if they go to a site without a BA name or a BA number, your ID number, they have to put it in there, as I showed you earlier. So if you can, give them all the information you have. Doris is asking more questions on the cost of FibreGo. They haven't shared that information with us. I would assume it would cost maybe around the same price of a DNA, but don't hold me to that. We'll release the full spec sheet with it in an email when we launch the product officially. It'll have all that information as far as pricing and things like that as well. Mary Robbins asked if I lost any weight. Yes, absolutely. Working so much, we're working sometimes till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, not really much time to work out. So I did put on some extra pounds. Since using the fiber, I've also, cleaned up my diet a little bit too. So I can't tell exactly how much I lost, but just only the fiber alone. So kind of depends. Plus I've been working out too. Okay, so Karen asks, mixed berries, is that strawberries? Lots of people are allergic to that, apples and oranges. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that people were allergic to apples and oranges. For the mixed berries and strawberries, in that case, Karen, what I'll do is I'll get some more specific information to that, and we'll make sure that we include it in our official launching of the product. So sorry, I can't answer that right now as far as the mixed berries, but we will find out, and then we'll make sure that we notify the field so everything's clear and transparent on the label. ID numbers, Charlene, absolutely. Everybody's ID number is completely different. So your login won't be your ID number, but when you log in, you can see your ID number there in your back office. There are technically 3 IDs. And the reason why I say that is because, as I mentioned, if you're silver, you have 3 centers, but 2 of them are reserve centers. Only 1 of them is active. And that's your top ID number. So let's say my ID number is 00001. That's my top one. Okay. My second, which is my left side, my second center, if I was a platinum, would be 0002. And then my third active center would be 0003. Essentially, you log in with the first one. That's the one you would want to give out. That's your top spot. If that doesn't make any sense, please let me know, and I'll be happy to send you guys a visual on it and try to explain it that way. Okay, so Rebecca asks, it's most likely the pesticides that are causing. Oh, okay. Okay, like I said, this is an all-natural product. I'm not sure if it's organic or not. That I definitely will find out. Okay. Okay, so Karen is saying that it's very important that you want to know. Yes, definitely. We will make sure that our label is as transparent and as clear as possible. We want to make sure that all the information is there to avoid any types of disasters that may come from allergies and things like that. Okay, great. Awesome. So just a brief overview. What we discussed today is the difference between a customer enrollment as well as a distributor enrollment on the website. They are different. So keep that in mind and make sure that you're giving out all of your BA information. So when you are sending someone to your replicated site, they have your BA ID number, they have your BA name, replicated site. You want to make sure they can go to your site as easily as possible and they have all that information. We also discussed some of the new things in the pipeline, like FibreGo, which is our new product that we're releasing. And I'm happy to be able to share some of this information with you today. So if anybody ever has any questions, definitely email us. We're more than happy to help you out and to answer any questions that you all might have. But first, I want to personally thank everybody for joining us on this webinar. And I hope that you find this information as exciting as I do, because these new products that we're coming out with, the new website, this is all primed and geared for you to kickstart your business. So again, the website is available for the two basic functions. Obviously, you can enroll fully. You can have people start shopping from the website. So for the most part, the configuration of the website is good to go everywhere. So there's just a couple of things here and there for a couple different groups that we're still organizing for them. But for the most part, it should be ready to go. If there's anything on the website that you see that can be upgraded, definitely feel free to email me directly. It's adam.smith@ammegaglobal.com or amwelltech.com. So yeah, so again, thank you everybody for joining us. I just want to answer these last couple questions. Mary, there is no cost for a distributor sign up. They just have to buy a product. So when you go through the enrollment page, you'll see that there's a product there that they can choose from. There is no cost to sign up as a distributor. So they get their website for free. They get everything for free. They just have to sign up, purchase product, and then boom, they're good to go. There's zero cost to them besides the cost for product and shipping. Great, Sandy. I'm glad you're excited because I am too. So thank you everybody for joining us on the call. Again, I really appreciate it, and hope you all have a great rest of the evening. Okay, thank you very much, and have a good night. Bye bye.